Right, good evening, everybody, and welcome to a very special show we've got for you tonight. We're looking ahead to the 2020 Pro Tour Hopkins Classic coming to your screens this Monday, and we cannot wait. And we've got some very, very special guests. As you're looking at the screen, to my right, we have Adam Walker from the 2020 Pro Tour. Adam, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you. How are you?
I'm coping, Adam. I'm coping. Always a pleasure to see your smiley face, of course.
Always.
And then beneath me, we've got Chris Hansen as well, of course, from the 2020 Pro Tour. Chris, how are you? So I've lost a little bit of audio with Chris there, but we're going to move over and to the bottom right hand of my screen. We've got Robert Hart from Bunker Mentality. Robert, how are you doing?
Yeah, fine, thank you. Yeah, all okay.
I'm good, guys. I'm struggling with a little bit of reception all of a sudden, but yeah, can you hear me now?
We've got you back, Chris. He's back. He's back. We were just saying, Chris, I was just introducing you there. Just saying what a pleasure it is to see you again. How are you? Are you keeping well?
You've lost him.
Okay, we've lost. We've lost. It's a good job we've got you here today, Adam. We've got you here. You can answer all the questions that we need. Okay. So, look, what we wanted to do in this show, we are going to look ahead to the Hopkins Classic. Of course, it is coming up this Monday. We're very, very excited. It's a very strong field that we've got. But of course, we've got Robert here from Bunker Mentality, and I know Robert is very close to you guys. Adam, would you just talk about your relationship with Bunker Mentality?
Yeah, so we were looking for someone to get on board with the intended clothing, and you know, there's so many companies around, but we really fell in love with this product. Being so colourful, innovative, fun, and the same morals and values that we have. It seemed like a perfect partnership, and meeting Robin, we clicked straight away, and yeah, we did a partnership from there, and hopefully it continues.
Fantastic. And Robert, what interested you in sort of teaming up with Chris and Adam and the 2020 Pro Tour especially?
Well, I think it was the fact that it was a male and female event. I think I first came across it, or one of the guys seen it on Twitter. I think actually Simon Dyson did something on Instagram, and we liked that right away because that appeals to our brand, you know. We're forward thinking. We think it's a great game. And we think we should make it enjoyable to everybody, really. And the fact that you've got the male and female on the same tour, just right up our street, is perfect. Yeah,
no, definitely. It is. It's an equitable policy, isn't it, Adam? That's kind of the basis of the tour. So for those people kind of new to the 2020 Pro Tour, what's the elevator pitch, Adam, would you say?
So yeah, we are an equal gender golf tour. There are equal gender golf tours around. However, what makes us slightly different is we operate using, I've mentioned, equitable policy. And what this means is that the females play off a course that is 11% shorter. And basically, in layman's terms, we try and get it to a point where if a guy hits a drive in a 7-iron, the female off our tees would hit a drive in a 7-iron. And this just makes it fair where males and females can compete. For the same prize money, for the same order of merit prizes. You know, we see golf going that way, and we're hopefully driving and being the leaders in that.
Yeah, fantastic. Now, let's talk a little bit more about Bunker Mentality whilst we've got you here, Robert. It's a real pleasure to have you here. Are you a golfer yourself, I take it?
Yeah.
What's your handicap, Robert?
Generally, my clubs and my mentality, really. But I don't get it play that often. But I get it maybe a dozen times a year. But it's just the enjoyment of the game. You know, I'm somebody who was brought up with a father who was very, he was an addict. He was the first golf addict I ever met. So he was quite disciplined, and everything had to be improving their handicap continuously. So then like everybody else, you get to your 20s, you have a family and everything else. And then you come back to it a bit later. So for me, it's about enjoyment because I don't have time to dedicate to becoming, +4. I just have time to dedicate 4 hours to go and have a good time, really. So our brand kind of reflects that. You know, we've got a very I mean, golf's our thing. We don't do anything else. It's why our brand exists, because of our love of golf. And that was really where it came from. You know, with this kind of connection to my dad, and the fact that, you know, up until I was 20, I was forcibly dragged to the golf course for every other day of the week that I can remember, you know. So he had a very strict idea about it. And for me, I've got a much more relaxed idea about it. I just love the game and enjoying it. And what's better than to be out there in the open air? You know, it's tremendous, you know. Plus, the other great thing I think about it.
Do you know what?
You can play with a whole generation. You know, you can play with your grandfather and your kids and your father all in one go. You can't do that in other sports, you know.
No, definitely. And your name actually resonates very well with me, because no matter how wide a course is, no matter how small the sand trap is, I will find it. And my mentality is, how the hell am I going to get out of this bunker? So it's very good. And you've got some lovely clothing as well, as modelled by Adam and Chris as well. Just tell us a little bit about the range that you have, Robert.
Well, we've got a complete range. The only thing that we haven't currently got is rainwear, because I don't play golf in the rain. But no, that's on its way. It's coming. But in general, we have everything. We've got a massive range of shirts. We've got a massive range of trousers, shorts, mid layers, the whole 9 yards, basically. So yeah, we've been going for 15 years now. So, you know, we've become sort of like part of the establishment in a strange way, because we started with things like this, you know, just crew neck cotton t-shirts with graphics on it saying "Who's your caddy" and things like that, which we still do today, and that's pretty much still differentiates us in the marketplace. So we got a sort of the whole thing about the name was Bunker is obviously about golf, and we've got a different mentality to how we approach the game. You know, we're a bit more irreverent than your other big golf brands.
Yeah, definitely. And just finally, Robert, just to touch on it, if somebody does want to have a look through the range, where's the best place for them to go?
Go straight to the website. Just go to Google, put in Bunker Mentality, we'll come up there straight to the top.
There we go. Look, I think we've got the website coming across the screen now. There we go. Lovely, jubbly. .com. Yeah, we've got it. .com. There we go. There we go. Right, guys, let's look ahead to Monday, because it's a very special day on Monday, isn't it? Golf has been back in England and I suppose the rest of the UK for a few weeks now, and the 2020 Pro Tour is back, isn't it? Adam, where are we going on Monday?
So Monday we're going to a golf course in the Bradford Union called Cleckheaton Golf Club. I've played there in the last week twice, and for the players watching this, it's in superb condition. The greens are immense. I know it's cliche to say the greens are so good, but they are really impressive. So the green staff there, I've done a fantastic job.
Fantastic. Well, I tell you what, actually, for those who've seen Golf Club, and I have to be honest, I'm one of those. I am in the south of England right now, so I don't get a chance to play many courses up north. We do have a short video to play, so we can have a little look right now at Cleckheaton Golf Club. If I could just ask Elaine to roll tape on that video.
looks good, doesn't it? That.
It does. Adam, you said you played it twice in the last week. What sort of challenge can the players expect?
I expect there to be a low score. I'm saying, like, if I was betting, I'd say 8 under will be winning on Monday.
8 under. Okay.
Yeah, I think the greens. It's not down to the golf being so easy, but the greens are in that sort of condition. You'll get someone holding putts, and there'll be a low score in there. Definitely.
So, if anybody does want to have a little look, the odds are available on Sky Bet, aren't they? You can actually check out the odds on Sky Bet for this on Monday. Is that right?
Yes, of course. Yeah, just go to Sky Bet, click on golf, and we'll be up there. 2020 Pro Tour. Some good odds, some good. If you know your golf, there's some money to be won on that. I'll tell you.
No, we can't possibly give betting tips. This isn't that kind of show. But Adam, can we talk about some? Let's talk about the field, because it is quite a strong field. Are we allowed to reveal some of the names who are playing?
I don't see why not. It's the tee time's going to be released tomorrow, so we'll release that.
Well, we'll probably release the tee times tonight after this call, I would think.
Hey, he's back. Chris is back.
I've been here all the time.
Chris is back.
Yeah,
oh, so Chris, now I feel bad. No, you make me feel bad.
It's like you're ignoring me. I've been listening.
I'm getting nervous. I hate talking.
Right, Adam, we've had enough of you, Chris.
I was just waiting for a question to get prompted towards me.
You were very still there, Chris. You were like a statue. I wasn't sure if you had frozen or not. Chris, can you talk us through the field then? Is that okay?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, well, the tee time, I will release the tee times. We're going to do it after this call. So it's actually quite a really challenging thing to do. And I didn't think much of it, like doing the start sheet, but Adam may have discussed it. And then you get a few late dropouts, and you've done the list, and people have asked for early or late, and it's quite tough. But no, it's a great lineup. We've got 111, maybe 112 players.
Wow.
Probably about 25 amateurs, and maybe about 15 female players in there. But it's fantastic. The variety's amazing. You've got a 14-year-old girl amateur playing, who was so inspired by the tour to compete against guys and girls and European tour players as a 14-year-old amateur, which was one of the first people who approached us about playing on the tour. So it's going to be incredible for her. She's mixed in on the draw between the likes of Carly Booth, Megan McLaren, Amy Bolden, so she's going to have an amazing experience there. And then you've got, like, obviously a lot of rising stars within Yorkshire playing, guys travelling from all over the country. Then you've got some big names like Jamie Donaldson playing, Paul Broadhurst, both past Ryder Cup players, and some current local stars like Marcus Armitage playing, and obviously like the guys who've started well in the ordinary rate, like Richard Mansell and Nicholas Poppleton. So it really is a strong field, and I'm just going to sneak a little dark horse in there for the betting, if I can say that. But if you look at the head pro there, I've played a lot of golf with Lee Shepherd. I know he's listening, and no pressure, Lee, but we expect a low from you at those odds.
Them odds, yeah, certainly.
So Lee's playing. I didn't realise Lee was playing. Okay, we're going to give him a bit of camera time. Lee, I know you're watching, Lee, because we've literally just been texting before we went live, and the camera will be with you at certain points in the day, peeking out bushes. No, I'm joking. Look, for those, also actually, guys, let's just quickly talk about, there is a headline sponsor for it as well, isn't there? Hopkins Butchers. Do you want to just give those guys a bit of a shout out?
I'll leave it with Chris.
He looks like he's frozen, Adam. It might be up to you.
Yes,
this is billed as the Hopkins Classic, isn't it?
No, I'm here.
Oh,
Who's talking? Is it me?
Go ahead, Chris. Yeah.
Have you got me? I've got full signal. Yeah, Hopkins came on board. I had a chat with Paul, and he absolutely loved what we do with the tour, and he was really excited about it all. And it's a local butcher's near to the golf club, and I mean they've come to title sponsor the event. We'll see some branding out of the event, and you might even see a massive pork pie on the first tee and a few pork pies being handed out on the day. So yeah, fantastic, to get people to support the tour like Bunker and obviously Hopkins this week at Cleckheaton, and hopefully it's going to be a good showcase with the quality of field there and the mixed aspect to it as well.
Can I just say as well, if Hopkins are watching this, myself, Leon and Elaine, we are travelling from Berkshire, so we will be hungry when we arrive. Just saying, if there's any nice pasties going,
we did say,
I can find a home for them.
We just released we just released the news story, and we're just saying to people, if you head over to their Facebook page once the tea times are out tonight, comment who you think is going to win the tournament with a hashtag. I think the hashtag was stand pie, I think, and keep being a chance if your player wins to win an 18-inch pork pie.
An 18-inch pork pie, blimey!
Pretty big.
Wow, that is something, isn't it? That is something. Now, Chris and Adam, you mentioned, actually, Chris, you mentioned Nicholas Poppleton. There is a potentially, not really a dark horse, is he? Because he won at Crossland Heath, didn't he? The very first 2020 Pro Tour event. So just to give everybody a little taster of what to expect, because we are going to be filming live at Cleckheaton on Monday, so you won't miss any of the action. So do make sure you watch that. And wherever you're watching this broadcast right now, you can watch it at this particular channel on Monday. So it's going to be fantastic. But we do have a short highlight video from Crossland Heath, the very first event on the 2020 Pro Tour, wasn't it? Just to give everybody a little feel of the type of action that you're going to be seeing on Monday. So if we could roll tape, Elaine, on the Crossland Heath highlight video.
Right, well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Crossland Heath Golf Club. We couldn't be more happy to be here live with the 2020 Pro Tour. It's the first event, it's the very first day, and what a beautiful day we've got. Now, like I say, we're going to be live throughout the day today. We're going to bring you behind the scenes look, some player interviews. We're going to catch a bit of the action as well.
We're just saying it's been a lot of hard work for sort of 3 or 4 months, and obviously with the delays we had with the weather 3 or 4 weeks ago, it's nice to finally get it going on a fantastic day like this.
We're back.
What do you think of the presenter there? He was looking pretty dapper, wasn't he? Decked out in some nice clothing.
Was he ever?
Look, guys, it's going to be a fantastic event, isn't it? This Monday. Adam, let's come to you because we've spoken to Chris quite a bit now. Let's go back to Adam. Sorry, Chris. Just tell us a little bit about the amount of work and effort that you guys have been putting into since we've been in lockdown to get this going, ready for Monday.
You know, a lot of people would assume that you'd just go quiet over the lockdown period, but and myself, we've been working hard trying to rearrange your cancelled events to try and put our 22 event schedule in. A lot of golf courses have been superb, and I've got to give another shout out to Cleckheaton and Lee, the head pro there, have been amazing. The support from the golf club has been second to none, you know, and we'd love to bring the tour back to Cleckheaton. It's been a pleasure to work with. We have now got 20. Well, we've got 23 events now.
No, we're 22 total that week again.
22, back to 22. So again, I'll mention the reason why we had to work so hard to get this 20 event schedule is because of the McLaren birdie bonus. We need to get 20 events played, and we've managed to do it. So yeah, it's been hard work, but still doing the
Just going off what Adam said, then it is challenging for a lot of golf clubs, and it's obviously very difficult. Every golf course is different in membership or how they want visitors back and things. But Cleckheaton were unbelievable. They really wanted to have the event. They were super keen to support the event. And you know, we've gone to a golf club at a time when a lot of courses aren't having visitors, and we have got every tee time booked throughout the day in a time like this. So to get that support and for the players to back it as well and want to play, it's just been amazing.
Absolutely, and it's a wonderful testament to the effort you guys have put in and the popularity of the tour. I mean, it's very young, isn't it? This is its obviously debut year, but having attended one already, it is fantastic. Now, we do also just need to let everybody know, of course, that yes, we will be abiding by all the social distancing rules, etc. Jonathan Meller has asked a question: can spectators attend? I think I already know the answer to this, but I don't want to jump ahead. Chris, can spectators attend?
Yeah, we're advising spectators don't attend. We're lucky enough to have you guys there to film and broadcast the golf live to people, and that's where we'd like people to see it. So again, we're fortunate with Click and they've got some volunteers involved in the day to help us, but we really recommend and advise that people do stay at home, and we want the tour to keep progressing and keep going ahead, and it's key that we social distance, and the more people that come, the harder that is. So yeah, if people can watch it on live streaming, then that's exactly where we'd like them to see it.
Fantastic, well said. And yeah, great advice there. It is going to be live stream. We will be there live. We're the Content Live Golf team, and we will be there. So, in fact, why not watch it from the comfort of your own home? Doesn't that make even more sense? You can have a nice hot brew. You can have a beer if you want. You can have a glass. Do whatever you want, and you can put your feet up and you can watch some nice live golf action. Look, gentlemen, it's been an absolute pleasure. I can't thank you enough for your time this evening. I know all three of you are probably, well, you're incredibly busy people. I know you are. So Adam Walker, thank you so much. We'll see you on Monday. Chris, also likewise, an absolute pleasure to see you again. We'll see you bright and early on Monday. And Robert Hart from Bunker Mentality, thank you for joining us. Thank you so much. And to everybody watching, don't forget the 2020 Pro Tour Hopkins Classic. Yeah, lovely. Yeah, the 2020 Pro Tour.
I'll just say,
yeah,
guys,
fantastic. Yeah, excellent. Thank you very much, everybody. Hopkins Classic 2020 Pro Tour this Monday. Yeah, sorry, Chris. We keep cutting each other off. Go on.
I was just going to say, keep your eyes peeled. Obviously, Tee Times will come out in the next half an hour. Social media. Obviously, it'll create a bit more interest around the Sky Bet. So keep your eyes peeled for them. And obviously, keep your eyes peeled for the Bunker Mentality logos and banners as well on the day as well. So thanks again, Ian. Great to speak to you.
Can I just say, while we're here, I just want to say a big thank you again to Bunker Mentality. We are a new company looking to progress in the future, and to have a company as well established as Bunker Mentality to be involved with the tour, it's fantastic. So thank you, Rob and Bunker Mentality.
You're very welcome, and it's going to be so exciting on Monday, live golf. So we'll tell all of our audience through our social channels to come and tune in on our Facebook page, I think, live. I won't be watching that.
Right,
anyway, it'll work.
Yeah. Go check out Bunker Mentality's website. It was on earlier.
Yeah. Good luck for Monday, guys.
Thank you very much. Cheers. See you Monday.
Cheers.
Lovely. Thank you very much.
Thanks,
Thanks,
guys.
everybody. Hopkins Classic live this Monday. And that is a wrap.